Check it out, everyone. Is Brookhaven getting a major remodel? This might explain why Brookhaven has been getting fewer and fewer updates. There could be a chance that Wolfpaq is going to take this whole entire map and flip it upside down. Okay, not literally upside down, but change things around, make it a brand new look, make it more aesthetically pleasing if you want to say, well, to him probably, maybe to us. So today we're going to talk about the possibilities of what might be moved. So stay to the end, because you never know what's going to happen, because we're on Brookhaven and crazy things can happen all the time. And while you're here, comment, like, and share this video around, and finally subscribe if you're new. So let's get this going. So as you realize, guys, lately we've been getting less updates in Brookhaven. I know that might sound scary, hearing that, knowing that less updates are now coming. But that could also mean that these less updates could mean that a bigger update is on this way. Sonic the Hedgehog would agree with us, right, Sonic? Sonic is not in a talking mood today. I'm sorry. But one of the reasons why I'm walking right over here, because I mentioned this in my other video the other day. If you haven't seen it, go watch it right now. I talk about the possibility of Brookhaven being the old roleplay, and Wolfpaq is working on a brand new roleplay. Go check it out. It's pretty awesome. But yes, this right here, Town Hall, I can see this being moved right where the police station is. And since the fire station is literally right here, it just makes a lot of sense. Okay, guys? So I know what you're saying, Darzeth, how are they going to fit this? So first off, Town Hall can 100% fit over here. Zero problems. But yeah, as you realize, this is where the first problem lies. A remodel would also mean things need to be changed. So that would mean that things are probably going to be moved over. Like you see this right here? This might be moved over past the pillars onto the other side. It would still work, by the way. It would just go over here, and instead of just being one up, it'll be two additional up. So basically, we'll have one bridge that leads to this over here and also to this over there. It would still work. See what I'm saying? Like, you would still get this upper bridge right here, which you technically, at that point, you don't need. So this right here can go 100% away, leading to this becoming the normal. And then the road that was originally right here would probably intersect and change to this side. So that would mean that this right here can be moved over. Yes, the fire station would be moved over, maybe finally getting a remodel itself. And then directly next door, you can still fit the police station. Which, in all honesty, we can actually check this out right now. This is the size of this place right here, right? With the tree right next door and everything. Beautiful, I know. But check this out. Okay, so let's see. The size, oh size, would it really matter? So from the looks of it already, the police station is smaller. So the police station probably will still keep its little parking spot right next door. So we'll have it like right here. Then we'll have this over here. But then we have one problem. You see the back area where the prisoners are supposed to hang out? There's not really room for that unless that prison thing was moved to the side next to the fire station, or vice versa, moved right here next to this. But yes, it would fit. It would eventually, if the tree would have to go away, if this is moved over, there is a lot more room to work with. And for all we know, it could be twisted and turned that the entrance is on this side, which wouldn't make any sense. But as you realize, those three things right there could take a lot of time to do. It may not seem it, but he would have to remodel and change and reshape things to make it work. And by doing that, he would make it so that it looks a lot better. So either the entrance will be on this side or it'll be on this side. And the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of cities have the park thing usually next to the town hall, or it's usually next to a hospital. So there also could be the chance that we get the hospital moved right here, which will be a crazy awesome thing to see. But I doubt that's going to be one of the situations we're having. And a lot of people are also been wondering, is the cemetery going to be moved? Yeah, it's right next to the hospital. Not very, not really kind. It's a little unsettling to think about that, by the way. Having the literal cemetery next to the hospital. It's like, oh, the hospital must be a great place. Oh no, there's a cemetery. Literally. So this might also be moved, or like I said, the hospital itself might be moved to another location, and this would become like Brookhaven Cemetery over here altogether. Like the whole area. That's just the idea. So I'm just saying, like, this right here is considered the old Brookhaven Cemetery, by the way. This right here is like the original one. You know how some towns have like that, like Salem has a few of those like little mini cemeteries. That's what this basically is right here. So this, I doubt they're gonna move because I feel like it's very, very like aesthetic right here. But it could be moved because it is still unsettling having next to a hospital. Either the hospital will be moved, which is a very big move, or this will be moved, and there's a couple locations of where this could go. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the possibility of Brookhaven Cemetery becoming bigger and more larger. There's actually an area where I grew up. There was an area in Lynn where they have a giant, huge cemetery. Like, I'm not even joking on the size of this baby. It is huge. It even has a little lake inside of it with an island in the center. I'm not even joking. This is all stuff in a cemetery. It's giant, huge. It actually spans a lot of the city. It goes from one end to the other end, so you can literally go through it and end up one side of Lynn and end up on the other side of Lynn. It's crazy. So as you realize, I came back over here to the big empty spot. As you realize, there's a crashed car over there. So if that was brought over here and this wasn't coming to beach area, which I feel is a little weird. Okay, so we're not gonna go right here because I feel like, again, this might be the beach. We have this right over here. This right here. So this spot right here where I'm about to talk about is a good placement for a cemetery. And I never noticed this, but did you guys notice that this road kind of like tapers off over here? And all the little things over here kind of do work with it. So if this cemetery was brought over here, they'll have a lot more room to work. They could add hills, they could add a little lake, like I said, and it could look pretty awesome. But that's just the idea, and behind the farm, it does make sense. Because the farm would have its own thing, and then the cemetery would go there. Again, that is a big remodel. He has to build everything for it, he has to move things, he has to make it work, and if there's any secrets attached to it, he has to make sure the secrets also move as well. You have to remember that when a secret is involved, which that does have secrets, they have to be reprogrammed and re-edited to be able to fit into that location, because if he does it wrong, it won't activate. You get what I mean. But that would be pretty crazy. And then under there, they could hide something. But yeah, we're still not done there, guys. There's actually some other locations which we can check upon right now. I would very much dislike if they added over here to the school. But since the Olympics is currently going on and everything like that, there's a good chance that the school's like area of like, you see how the soccer field over here, this could become a sports field. Like we would have like baseball over here. There will be like a football thing. It'll probably be a switchable thing. If they don't do that to a switchable, this over here would become a switchable situation altogether. You get what I mean? And at that point, you see this bridge that was over here. I'm calling it a bridge. It basically is. I'm bringing this over here now so that basically people that are going to the games don't have to walk across the street. They'll actually have a nice clear field to walk over, and it's a lot easier to deal with. And also, still on top of that, a lot of people have been requesting a brand new, yeah, you're seeing this right now, a brand new skate park. They don't like this skate park. They feel it's very compact, small, almost as if they moved it over here as a temporary thing and just forgot about it. So maybe this is the point in time when Wolfpaq's going back to everything he forgot and fixing it. And on top of that, by the way, I'm not going to add in as well, there might be a chance that he adds in a new theme. As you guys know, he added the new VIP game pass to the game, and he needs to make that baby a lot more usable. And as I said, he might be having the ability to add themes to give to your friends when you're on the same server so they can see the same thing you're doing. So giving us new themes along with that. So he says, new VIP ability added. You can give themes to your friend. And also, we added 3 new themes to the game. So if he's remodeling the whole map, he has to remodel all the themes as well. Yeah. Yeah, you see where I'm going here? Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he has it programmed in a way that it really wouldn't affect it. So we're also over here, by the way, just to talk about the fact is, they can also throw the cemetery on this side. Because as you realize, there's a lot of big emptiness. And honestly, has this always been here? Like, I feel like this little field, I don't remember this. It probably has been here, but sometimes you don't pay attention to things like this until you actually start looking. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking, I'm seeing, and I'm thinking these things can change. As you realize, we have these fields feel like very, very cool placements, as if he's just sizing things out. So like I said, if he wanted to, whole area can come in, Or he can take one of these small spots and literally make it into what he wants. So that could be a cemetery. This could be a mansion, an abandoned mansion, by the way, or abandoned factory. So many different options, so many different things. And we can be getting a crazy big remodel, which is something that everyone does want. It's really weird to say. We have a very, 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 very nicely designed map that's very easy to go by. You know where everything is, you know how to get to it, and it just makes things so easy to go by. But if the remodel does happen, that means we might as well get the airport moved, which also gives us another VIP thing, by the way, the ability to load in our own jets, as me and ONG did talk about before. And that means we'll probably get the ability to fly one of these, along with a few other, well, actually it'll be a lot smaller, but with a few other options. So we'll literally be able to click on a button like, here, I can actually show you guys the example that I'm talking about. It is going to make you guys, your minds blow. And why am I going slower than I probably should? Okay, I am not going slower than I probably should. I'm going the correct speed. But yeah, if we go over here and we go like right there. Oh, look, we got a wanted criminal named Harry. Harry's on the run. But yeah, if we click on this, we can load in a helicopter. But like I said, at the VIP thing, where it will be at the airport, which if it's still over there, it might be moved anywhere on the map. But yeah, it would basically have the option to select helicopter or jet. And then when you go inside of it, just like you would do before, you can go over here and choose the one you want. Police, rescue, etc., etc., etc. And there will be one for a commercial jet or private jet, whatever you want to say. So that's what I'm thinking is going to be happening with this. Well, not this in particular, but like the airport over there. I feel like there's going to be a new runway added. It's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm very excited about it. And there's one last thing I want to touch upon. If a map remodel does happen, I think these are going to get their own apartment complex. Like, we're going to get a whole apartment complex for more apartments. So that'll be 4 more, like 2 more probably. And I feel like maybe he might make it a double complex so people can have 2 premiums for the apartments. Because right now, again, this is one of the least used ones. Do you see anyone using the apartments right now? Exactly. So that's something I can see happening. If he adds more to the things, like more apartments, they will be used more. So basically, he can either just throw these here, or if he wants to, like a real city usually has, he can move, I know you guys are going to say, move the museum and the Verizon store right here, and probably the mail and all that, and make, or maybe just move these and make it also like that side, and put the apartments over here as well. Which would also allow people to do the skate park and stuff on this side. You see what I'm trying to say here? It works. So we'll get 2 sets of those, so 2 people can load things in, 4 people can load things in technically, because the other one would be free. But yeah, they would have to move these 2 stores right here. But that's the fun part. These 2 stores can go anywhere. Like the brick, it can literally go over here where this is. And then the museum can go anywhere else. It can get its own building. That would be pretty cool, seeing a museum dedicated to the Brookhaven stuff, making it a lot larger, adding some secrets to that building as well. I think that's a great idea. But yes, guys, we have reached the end of the video. We had a lot of crazy ideas today, and I can't wait to hear what yours are down below in the comments. Until we meet again, until the next episode, thank you all for watching, and bye. Bye!